I'm Taj Michael, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're reviewing the Hammond Collection Stegosaurus from Mattel. Here's the front of the box, here's the side, the back, and the other side. With that out of the way, let's get into it. This is what it looks like out of the box. We've got the body and tail separate. Alright, part one of this review, paint and detail. The paint and detail is great. It looks like the Stegosaurus in the movie, and there's like dry brushing here and all over the figure. It's got a good brown dry brush, and all the scales, wrinkles in the skin are sculpted out. It's a good detail and paintwork. Also, all the claws are painted, which should be expected, but it's Mattel. So, yeah. All the plates have dry brushing on them as well. And the thagomisers, I don't think the thagomisers do. Whatever. Anyway, great paint and detail. Now, articulation. The head's on a ball joint, goes all the way around, like this, up, down, left. Wait, this is right. Left. Wait. Your left, my right, whatever. The neck, also on a ball joint, goes all the way around, up, down, direction. I'm not going to even bother saying it anymore. There we go. Now the legs. These are a bit odd. I'll talk more about it later. I think they go all the way around. Yeah, they go all the way around. Here at the elbows, there's a hinge and swivel. The swivel's also all the way around. And an ankle joint here, which is a bit stiff on mine. Same thing on the other side. Then for this leg, can't go all the way around because the way it's sculpted. So it can go this far back, this far forward. The knee has a joint here, this far back, this far forward, and ankle. It's basically the same as the front for the ankle joint. And the tail on a ball joint, and it's a bendy wire, but the wire, it doesn't bend that well because of how like thick the tail is, so it's difficult to bend. I can't really bend it that well. I got like that. So yeah, the bendy wire tail's kind of not great. I would have preferred if they did the tail like they did for this, but instead of just having it as like loose, floppy, they actually put a hinge so it could just move, because this one gets way more range. It also has a mid torso joint, and this one doesn't. It's a bit odd, but yeah, it's because it's all tied to the action feature. But yeah, so that's articulation. So I forgot to mention, this is the Camp Cretaceous Stegosaurus. So yeah, I like how they did the tail joint better on this one. Anyway, time for some things like I don't really like about the figure. So, the legs. I don't know how they're sculpted, but the way they are sculpted, it's like hard to get all of them on the ground at once. Like, one will either be like slightly floating, like this, or even this one, or it's just like one will be completely off the ground. So it's not great for that. Let me try and get in a more neutral pose. So while I'm doing that, another con is that my copy, this won't be on all Mine has these big seam lines. They like have big gap in between. Also on this side as well. So quality control there. Though most Hammond Collection figures have quality control issues, that's just a reoccurring thing with the Hammond Collection. Like my Baryonyx's mouth is broken, so that's not great. Oh, the mouth doesn't open, which some people don't like. I don't mind as much, but it would be nice if there's a hinge there for the mouth to open. And yeah, so like I was saying, if I get a more like neutral stance, this leg is just the foot's completely hovering above the ground. So like, I don't know how they're. I think it's something to do with how the body's sculpted. Looks symmetrical. I can't tell. It's just weird. Yeah. And again, another comment: the bendy wire tail's too thick for the wire to like bend well, so like it's kind of stiff. So yeah, those are the cons of the figure. And I saved this for the end of the video because some people probably don't care. But this render right here, this is the Jurassic World Stegosaurus render. AKA this Stegosaurus. Not the Jurassic Park Stegosaurus, which is this Stegosaurus. They could have just taken a photo of the maquette Stegosaurus that they used for the Lost World Jurassic Park while they were like the maquette is like the model that they used for like reference while they were making the CGI model and the animatronic. Pretty sure they could have just taken an image of that and did their little like they did on the Spinosaurus box where they like kind of like stylized it a bit. They could have just done that, but no, they were lazy and they just took the Jurassic World Stegosaurus render. And I don't know why this makes me mad, but it just does because like it's that easy. It took me a minute and a half to just search it up, find the render, and that's with like the phone buffering and stuff. So what the heck? I don't know. Why did they just find the right image? Okay, enough with the rant. Back to this. So overall, good figure. It's got issues, but it's still a great Stegosaurus. Do I think it's better than this one? Yeah, because of just like the articulation and detail. Though I don't like the leg problem. This one actually can stand correctly with all the legs on the ground. This one can't. The tail doesn't move that well on this one. This one it can, but you can't pose it. It just flops back into place. So they could have just done a hinge for this, like how they did with the Hammond Collection Ankylosaurus. I don't have that figure, so I can't show you. Anyway, that's it for the review, I guess. Overall rating, not to like be joking here, but like 6 or 7 out of 10. Like I'll go in the middle, 6.5. So that's my rating, 6.5 out of 10. Anyway, that's it for the review. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.